Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech, and in this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing Gionee GSW5 Thermo Watch. So here's the watch. Gionee already has a smartwatch which looks pretty similar to this, but this one in particular comes with temperature monitor where it shows you the skin temperature and body temperature. Now this Smart Life watch is priced at 3000 rupees and you can buy it online on Flipkart. It's available in 4 colors: perfect black, vivid blue, matte grey, and rose pink. And we have the black color with us right now. Now the main highlighting features for this smartwatch would be temperature monitor, heart rate sensor, oximeter where you can have blood oxygen indicator. It's also IP68 waterproof. You can track your steps, calories, check your BP, and you can even track your sleep. So a lot of smart features packed into a single smartwatch. So without any further delays, let's have a quick unboxing. This is how the box looks. At the top it says Buddy from Gionee, followed by GSW5 Thermo. And following that is a quick preview of how the watch looks in the blue color. And at the bottom it says Smart Life Watch. On the left side we have all the highlighting features, which also include call SMS alerts and gravity sensor. Even on the right side we have the same old specifications. And finally on the back side we have some more specifications, pricing information, and so on. Now let's unbox it. We just have to slide it out from the top or bottom. And first we are greeted with the smartwatch itself. Next we have this cover with the charger in it. We'll come back to that later. Next we get a free screen guard, which is really appreciated. Next we have the warranty card and instruction manual. Now here's a quick look at the charger. This is how it looks. I'll show you how to use it later. Now let's come back to the watch. And here goes the sticker. So this is how the watch looks. Now let's have a physical overview. On the front we have just the display of the watch along with a pretty huge chin protected by a 2.5D curved glass. Its entire body is made of plastic, but the central frame looks kinda premium and feels like metal. But at the end of the day, it's still plastic. On the back side we have 2 pins for charging. That's followed by some specifications and all the sensors used for heart rate monitoring, oximeter, and that temperature sensor as well. As for the sides, on the right side we have the crown, and on the left side it's completely plain. And as for these sports straps, they are made of plastic but still feel pretty good. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Now finally, this watch has a thickness of 10 mm and weighs just 33 grams. Now these are the complete specifications of this watch. On the front it is a 1.3-inch TFT IPS display, a 160 mAh battery which can give you up to 5 days of battery life and 15 days of standby time. Charging time is about 2 hours, it has Bluetooth 4.0, operating range is 10 meters, and you can use it with Android and iOS as well. Now let me show you how you can charge this watch. So here's the charger. It has a clip mechanism. Just press it slightly to open it up. Now place the smartwatch to align the charging pins, and then you can connect the charger to a power bank or a PC. And that's all it takes. Now coming to the pairing process, just download an app called GBuddy Smart Life, open it up. It'll ask you to log in or register. You can skip this part completely. Next you need to give all the permissions to the application, just grant them all. Next we need to select the appropriate watch. And finally, it will ask you to scan a QR code. Then you need to open the QR code option in the smartwatch and scan it with your phone. And that's it. It'll ask for some more permissions, just grant them, and it's done. Now your watch is paired to your phone. Now here's a quick look at the user interface. This is the default home screen or the default watch face. And if you want to change it, you can just long press it and then you can swipe up to switch between different watch faces. Personally, I like this one. So that's the date, time, and you also get additional stats at the bottom. Now if you swipe from the left side, you can get all your stats, steps, miles, calories. You can also have your BP or heart rate monitoring, followed by sleep tracking, and that's it. Now on the right side you get all the applications. You have steps for tracking your steps. You also have different sports modes, sleep tracking. All the stuff related to heart are in health section. Now if you go to health, we have heart rate monitoring, BP, oxygen, that's oximeter. All these features take a bit of time, like they take about 20 to 30 seconds. I'll give you a quick preview later. Now these are some additional applications. We have messages where you can check out messages from your phone. Next we have alarm where your watch simply vibrates. We have music controls as well. And besides that we also have timer, stopwatch, and temperature as well, where this watch actually shows you the temperature of your skin and body, which is pretty cool. Now, if you want to go back a step, you can either press this button or swipe from the left side of the screen. It just takes you back a single step. Now, these are the settings. We can change the brightness of the display. You can again check out the QR code. You can also take pictures using camera mode. It opens the camera application using the Gionee application, and then you can take pictures from your watch. We also have the Find Phone feature where you can find your phone using your watch, and you can also find the watch using your phone. I'll show you a quick demo later. Next, we can also reset the watch, and finally, here's the about page. So this is the Gionee Thermo, and that's the serial number, and that's the firmware version. Now finally, if you swipe from the top, you have some quick toggles. First, we have a shortcut for settings. Next, we have Do Not Disturb mode, and finally a toggle for brightness. And here's a quick look at the brightness. It can go pretty bright. Sunlight legibility is decent, and indoors it's pretty good. Now finally at the top we have a quick symbol to show if it is connected to your phone or not. Right now it's not connected, and if it is connected it will be in blue. And at the center we have the battery indicator. Now finally, if you swipe from the bottom, you can check out the notifications. And that's my latest notification. Now here's the Gionee application itself, where you can literally control everything about the watch. And among these settings, I would recommend you to enable this particular toggle. So every time you lift the wrist, display lights up on the watch. So here's a quick preview. Now let's try Find Device. And now it's vibrating. Now let's try it from the watch. And there you go, it works. Now let's try the camera feature. So that's the camera feature. Now as for the review, I'll start with the design and build. Now this watch, just like all other smartwatches in this price segment, is completely made of plastic, but thankfully it doesn't feel cheap at all. In fact, it feels kinda premium. Display quality is pretty decent. I wish it had smaller bezels and most importantly a smaller chin. Well, considering the price, it's okay. Touch responsiveness is also pretty good, and the overall user interface was also pretty responsive. I tried to track steps, measure heart rate, and even check the temperature, and the results were pretty close to other fitness bands like MI Band. And as for battery life, it easily lasted me about 4 days on full charge, which is pretty good for a smartwatch. By the way, I am personally not a big fan of this charging mechanism. Something like a magnetic clip mechanism would have been much better. By the way, this is how you can check your heart rate. It just takes about 20 seconds to give you the results. Next, we can check your blood pressure and oxygen levels as well. Now finally, this is how you can check your body temperature, and once again it takes about 20 seconds to give your skin temperature and body temperature. By the way, you need to place this watch on your wrist for at least 15 minutes to get accurate results. So guys, this is the new Gionee Thermo smartwatch. If you're looking for a smartwatch with some tracking features, heart rate monitoring, and most importantly, if you want something that can track your body temperature, skin temperature in this COVID-19 time, you can definitely consider this watch. So guys, what do you think about this watch? Do let me know by commenting below this video. If you want to know more about this watch or if you want to buy it, links for that are in the description. Do check it out. I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech signing off. Have a nice day.